Hello, welcome to the reading room with Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading and it's going to be on how does your ex view you before versus now. So timestamps down below. Take your time, choose your group, enjoy your reading, and I'll see you there. Hello, group one. What do we have? The wolf moon, hunger. Yeah, there's something that was not quite right, not clear, not understood. It has to do with wishes and togetherness, or a couple, or like-minded. Something about a tight rope, walking it and trying not to lose balance. So there's something that was off, but we'll get into that for sure. And here we have the Page of Wands, which is quite the character in this card. Very communicative, have lots to say, lots of ideas, lots of thoughts, and needing to express themselves. So it was either you or them didn't feel free enough to be themselves and express what they wanted and didn't know how to go about it. So that is something that seems to have went wrong, or you weren't compatible for that reason. Well, this is a message for after. I'll read that after. We're going to do the before and now and see what we get. I'll draw more cards, but so far it seems like before you were either very social, so you did activities together, you really enjoyed yourself. A lot of time was put into this relationship, so they put a lot of time into you. You invested yourself into this relationship. They held you back. They feel that, even back then, they felt like you were being held back. There was a distance that was growing between you two. So they felt that you were really future-oriented, work-oriented, had other things that your focus went on, and you didn't mind, and you left a lot of the past behind you. And here, a bit distance from yourself, you seem to be still busy, fulfilling your emotions, and you live for the now, you live for the present. And yeah, so they see you very busy still, always working on what you want. They were happy. They felt that you were happy. They felt that you were happy with everything that was going around, that the abundance, the love, the future was positive. So for them, even if they might have known that you wanted to grow and do other things or go farther, they thought that the heart was the most important. And they thought you were really happy with the whole situation. And they seen you as being a happy person. I feel like there wasn't much thought put on the what ifs at the time. It was just so busy. They see you as now. They see you as being very successful, juggling a lot of changes have come about, and there's still time flying around you. You're so busy that you seem to spread yourself in all different directions, or you don't always give the whole of you, like the whole focus or the whole time, or it seems to be in pieces, in sections and bits. And that's what they see, and that's how they see you. They see you as a very, very, very busy person, but never committing or to 100% to somebody or something, but doing a good job too, by the way. They don't see you as not doing a good job. Feeling I get out of this that there was not all that much romance, and the communication was lacking, of course, it says here. So a disconnect, I guess that's what was seeing or feeling about. Before, they looked at you and your strength was enough. The love was enough. And they felt that you were the same, but connected and at the same place, same level. So you gave them the strength to do what they need to do, and they were there for you. Or they helped you along and with their strength and made you stronger and able to do. One of you is more confident than the other for sure. And one gave their heart more. So you have to place it where that is for sure. And then here they see you for the now. They see you that you are definitely still moving forward and actually doing things. You are managing to accomplish what you had your mind set out, the way you want your future, how you wanted it. Although you are not alone, and you bring either you have a partner or you bring others with you. But yeah, there's nothing stopping you. So they see you as accomplished, well put together, doing your passion, your wishes, following your intuition, following what you've been dreaming about. Before they had this, it was similar, but they thought they were included. They thought that you two were good partners. You were going to be together for a long time, and that you were a perfect fit. And they benefited from you. You benefited from them. But there was still some issue that they were always not clear on, and that was the communication. The communication was off. And now I'm understanding this is because they didn't see that at the time. They did not see that. That's what was one of the reasons that this relationship didn't work out, was not the lack of love, even though I don't feel like there was a lot of focus on each other, mostly about where you're going and what you're doing. But what the point was, communication was off, and they weren't expressing themselves, or never realized that they didn't come across with their wants and needs and what they wanted you to know. So that would be something that they would have wished that they would have known. So let's find out if there's any regret on that, on this relationship. Do they have any regrets, or have they moved on? The only regret is that they never held on to you, and never really put the effort and really keeping you for themselves, because they love the way you are. They love your heart. They love your focus and the way you just go about life and how you take off. They wish they could have held on to you more. So that is one of their regrets. Have they moved on? Oh, for sure. They're doing well on their own. I mean, they've learned a lot about themselves since, and they also discovered what is wonderful about them. They always felt a little inferior and not as good, and now they're pretty good. They are able to do things on their own and move along in their authentic self and feel great about it, and they really feel good where they're at. It says, I am clearly guided by my revert guardian who protects me always. And this one, you are a special gift. So that would be the message given from them. I would say the heart is from them. I feel like they're letting you know that they're a gift. You're a gift. You were a gift to them. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a few messages for you and see what we are going to receive. Oops. Worry is like walking around with an umbrella waiting for the rain. So let's not worry. All right. Don't forget to fall in love with yourself first. Okay, let's see what we have here. Today is full of possibilities. Okay, and this one too. Make yourself a priority. At the end of the day, You're your longest commitment. Okay. And one more. Breathe and release anything that does not serve you. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Hello, group 2. Let's find out what's going on. Oh, change, the thunder moon. Wow, I'll tell you something. Sometimes things happen for a reason, and sometimes it's hard to deal with, but once it happens, it clears the air. And it seems like there was quite a few things that were needed to change. It was stressful. It sure feels like it was. Here's an awesome couple that obviously the love was there for one, and for two, for the second person, they were a little standoffish, even though a little stiff. But I'm not sure how the emotions, if it was exactly that or was just their personality. We'll find out more. So place it on which one you are, I guess. So here, yeah, there was a lot of honesty. The fact that it was an honest relationship, it was honest feelings. So there was some good moments, but something had to change. Something came about and changed everything. So let's find out more about how they viewed you then and how they view you now. And then we'll find out more about this. So back then they thought you were very fun, very loving, very kind, very healing. They see no wrong. They just thought you were just perfect and a lot of fun. You were total joy. And now there's a new feeling, a new way of seeing you, a new light on things. How they see what you were like then and how they see you now is nothing alike. So for them, you've changed, or things have changed completely in their eyes. So let's find out more. Oh, there's two. You left a lot of things behind. Like you decided that was enough. And when you left, it was quite a shock. They never understood why you would leave in such a way. So they seen back then that they felt that you were very cold. And I don't want to say that you didn't take them in consideration, but they sure felt like you didn't. They didn't think that you were going in a good direction, and your decision was not really wise. But at the same time, they realized that for you, it might have been best. For you, it might have been a good idea for you to leave if that's how you were feeling. So they were seeing that, but they felt it pretty cold. And now they see that you are a kind, loving, warm person who had dreams and wants. Like you were always there for them. You always did what you needed to do. So now they look back and they realized how good you were. And maybe they didn't appreciate this part of you at the time, because now they're reflecting on that you're not a cold person. Actually, you were a really good person. So their view has changed on the idea of when you left or you walked away. And you might not have broke the relationship, because I feel for some that you're not the one who broke up the relationship, but you already had, without doing the actual last step, but you definitely had already been distanced in your own heart already. Okay, so I am going to pull more cards. This one has 3. Let's start off with this one. There was a lot of fighting and a lot of arguing and a lot of who's going to be right, who's going to accomplish what. Definitely holding on to what you want. It wasn't a good picture at all. So they seen you as someone who's argumentative, someone who likes to fight, someone who has their own points and won't give up, someone who involves others when it should just be you two, or pushed it to the limit. So yeah, but now they realize Because it's funny, because now they realize that you're very social, very kind, and you support your friends and family, and they support you. And it was just a matter of the way you are. Were always this way, but they seen it as an argument, always an argument. And now they see it as, well, you're just a person that needs your support around you, and having your family and friends is part of you, and you love them, and you love being around them, and life without them would not complete you. And that's how they see you now. They see you as a very strong individual who is kind. They always felt that you knew what you were doing, knew how to go about doing things, and you were counted on no matter what. So, and the difference in how they see you then and how they see you now, it's like you're the same person. It's just a different outlook on the same situation, same person, but with hindsight. Yeah, wow. So I was going to ask if there was any regret, and not reacting sooner on what they needed to do and what they wanted. So they should have been more distant in this and walk away. For them, this was not the relationship for them, and they should have walked away. And it's a shame that whatever happened between you had to have happened. If they had walked away sooner and thought about what they wanted, they could have avoided a lot of this, of what was going on. And that is something, because you're both good people and you're both honest. It's just the perception of what was going on at the time. Get past this. It says for sure, like they're doing well. They have their own lives and taking care of their stuff. But also they made a clear decision to do better and to go where they needed to go, and not look back, look forward, but at the same time take in what has happened, but bring the now, live the now, and decide to do well so the future will be better. So yeah, they have a handle on that, and believe me, they learned their lesson, and they're a much better person. They found themselves, their strength, and what they want in life, and how to take the decisions to have it. So they're no more this person that you knew before that held on to things too long, or didn't walk, or try to make things happen when it wasn't working. Definitely, their decisions are wiser. So by whatever happened between you two, it was tragic, and could have been avoided, actually. And that's how they feel. So let's see, a message from your the spiritual guides, and a message from them, your ex. So your ex says, I like you very much just the way you are. And your spiritual guide says, I hear the benevolent message loud and clear. I am my own healer. All right, so I'm going to pull out some messages for you. I feel like it's this one. If we were meant to stay in one place, we would have roots instead of feet. Ooh. Explore, dream, and discover. Okay, so they want you to get going on something, obviously. See all the beauty in the world. Learn, grow, and discover. Again, wow. Okay, I'm going to pull out a few more. Worry is like walking around with the umbrella waiting for the rain. Group 1 had that one, actually. Live an uncontrollable life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Hello, Group 3. Let's find out what's going on. Honesty. Where is it bringing you? What have you seen? What have you lived? It seems like things were really good, or things were meant to be. Memories were built. Wow. So I say that, but you're next. But it seems like you had really good memories and good times, and things were taken care of, and someone took care of someone here. And it was a very social bubble that was caring and loving, with a lot of friends and family and lots to do and like-minded things to do. It was solid. It was good. Maybe not was not seen in that light at the time. The magic was not picked up on. The memory building at the time felt like an everyday routine. Felt very mundane. That's the word that comes to mind. Might be specific. Let's find out more. So how did they see you then? And how did they see you now? Feel like they didn't really see you, or you didn't see them. Something. Sorry, this card really draws me. The eyes are closed, but yet everything is so soft and honest, and yeah, things could have been different if the warmth had been there, because it is cold. How do they see you then, now? Wow, okay. So here, at the time, they seen you as someone who had a lot of passion, a lot of love, and you were experiencing a lot of new, and everything seemed to be new. No matter what you did, it was a new experience. Felt great. You just had a passion for life, and your feelings were out there, and a lot of the times you did not see things as they were, only as you saw them, and you saw them in such a good positive light. And sometimes you dreamt up your reality. So it could be them, but that's how they see you, right? And here, now they see you as someone who's still passionate, still loving, but very successful. So this card is a little puzzling how they see you, because they see you as someone who's very successful and really in a soft, calm way. Like you have this elegance about you, but also they hold on to you. Yeah, they see that you need to be lifted sometimes. There's a lot of different things they see here. So I think sometimes they feel like they're still connected to you, and you to them. You could be with someone else and they think that you're in a good partnership, or that you found the perfect person for you. And so here there's something going on that I'm going to clarify, because it seems to be like, yeah, I'm missing a piece of information. I'm not getting it. There's something hidden, something in the not quite right. Could I have that card clarified? That's what I thought. You need them. They feel like you need them. You need to have them around. You need their support. You need that they are still in your life. That's what I thought, that they were there. In the card, that's what it's saying, is that they're your support, they're your strength. Without them, you wouldn't be successful. They helped you succeed. They are the reason why you're so successful. Now I'm getting it. Took a while. Before and now. Before, you were a person that you had a hard time starting. You had a hard time getting going. You had the whole world in front of you, and yet the potential of making huge money, or the potential of succeeding, but yet you didn't see the start, or you didn't pick yourself up, or you sat back, and your choices, you never really reacted on them. You had a lot of choices in front of you, but yet you sat there without action. And what they see is that they were the reason, that they were the support. So they see you as doing well and open up your arms and just flowing, and that's how they see you now. Because of them, you finally opening up, you're finally going for your dreams, you're finally able to do what you want. Slow, but you're doing it. That's how they see you now. So from what I'm understanding, they're in your life. They're either a good friend, close friend, or you've managed to stay in contact very positively, or this is all in their head. I don't know. So here I'm picking up that, again, money just flows. You have ideas, talent, skills. So they felt that you were very skilled, and you had huge talent, and you were definitely a money machine. So your potential of making money is huge, and there's no reason back then why you were not succeeding other than you're not moving. But the potential was huge, and they stay on that. They stay on the fact that you were very creative. And yeah, here they see the stress that you're under, because you are all over the place and you don't focus. So they see that your potential of doing is slow and not focused. But when they're there, they help you. So you need them, because without them, you cannot do this. So that's how they view you. So any regrets? Do they have any regrets? Regrets. Well, I don't feel like they have any regrets. It feels like the world goes the way it goes, and things come around and then things leave, and just part of life. So for them, no, they have no regrets. Life once upon a time, and now it's this. They don't feel that they lost out. They just felt that, meant to be, and there's more to do. So no, they have no regrets on this being an ex and on their past. They have a lot of memories for sure, and they see the memories, and they see that you were a good fit at the time, but they don't have regrets of having this relationship. They don't have regrets of it ending either, though. They moved on? It sounds like it, but before I finish, I really feel like they have a big ego here, and it's sort of coming out that way. Yeah, I really feel like they have a huge ego, and they feel that you weren't seeing the reality then. I almost feel like they're not seeing the reality now. That's how I'm getting. Sure, they may be helpful, maybe they're good. If they're part of your life, they're definitely support you in a huge way. But I don't feel that one person has the power to make someone else succeed or not succeed. It really has to come from you. And I feel that even if they see you as slow, it's because you're doing your life the way you're meant to do. You're doing your steps. I don't know. I felt like I had to clarify that for some reason. The Queen of Wands. So no, they're moved on. They're having they are on top of the world. What they're doing is great. People look up to them. They enjoy how they are in their lives, and yeah, they moved on. They're not sitting back. They're not regretting anything. No, they're really confident in who they are. They might be a very good person. It just feels a bit like a little bit much. Thank you for everything. So that's what the message to you is from them. The spiritual guide is saying to you, I create loving actions which sets my soul free as I grow with gratitude. Yeah, I feel like you're doing great without them. I mean, you might be doing great with them, but on your own, you still would be doing great. I'm going to pull some messages for you. It's funny because that's the message I keep being nagged to say, is that you are doing great on your own. You would do great on your own. Okay. Progress is impossible without change. Oh, I feel like it's this one. See all the beauty in the world. Learn, grow, and discover. There is no failure. You either win or learn. Okay, let's pull out a few more. No matter how hard today is, Remember, you'll never have to do this day again. Oh, there we are. Today is full of possibilities. All right, so I'm going to leave you there.